So let me introduce our guests. So we have Nicolette Spicer, who's a senior workplace wellbeing consultant. Nick, thank you ever so much for joining us today.
Hey Matt, stop with the senior, because I don't know if you mean age or do you mean tenure or experience?
And we also have our workplace wellbeing consultant, Elle Lancaster. Elle, thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you so much. So I primarily look after what we call our blue collar industry. So I cover a lot of, I have a lot of businesses I look after in the construction industry. Manufacturing is a big piece for me. Agriculture and environment as well. That's one I'm really passionate about myself. And also ones like mining. And one of the biggest factors with a lot of these is their remote locations and their workforces. So that's something that plays into a lot of what I do with my relationships as an account manager.
So I work in the government sector. So my portfolio consists of mainly councils, and I absolutely love it. I think that balance of a bit of white collar and blue collar. And a lot of my time is spent really leaning into different demographics and trying to destigmatise the use of counselling, better explain why it's awesome to talk to a counsellor about your problems to set you up for happiness and productivity. So yeah, I absolutely love my portfolio and have had a fair amount of experience with different sectors, but hand on heart, this is where I'm at. I absolutely love it. All well and good going, oh, here's the EAP, let me show you the risk profile from the presenting concerns that come through every month or quarter. But let's sit down and work out what it is that this organisation needs from their EAP. What's the fabric of the wellbeing program like? How can we measure the effectiveness of it? How long are people taking before they reach out for support? Or is there a stigma? Are we struggling?
As I said, a lot of my portfolio and a lot of my customers have a lot of remote workforces. And something I love doing is going out there and meeting them, seeing their workplace, seeing how they are, seeing the conditions they work in, and the struggles that they might have. Some of them are in FIFO work environments, working away from home, living and working away from home. And these are big things that it really matters to have a face to Acacia, who we are.
We love our Power BI, and we can bring the EAP data to life. I think having worked for a previous provider where we just handed out paginated reports and just left it at that really, and maybe talked to utilisation, but we never really worked out how many mails were accessing in the month, how long had they held on to their issue for, how did they learn about the service, what's going on for them, have they used EAP before, and it just enables more conversations with the key contacts to give them more visibility as to what's going on.
Research you're talking about going to their immediate leader for support, but if that leader isn't sure about how to have that conversation or how to respond if this employee, this individual is going through something really big, how do I even know how to respond or what to say or what not to say? And something that a few of my organisations have taken up the opportunity to do is where we can do wellbeing workshops on a lot of different topics, which are very approachable and easy ways to learn.
No organisation static, and 1 year there may be a certain focus, and the ability to be able to capture the right level of information through the likes of that Power BI dashboard reporting to be able to really speak to the results, which is so important. We're investing in this program. How do we know it's working?